Alright, this video is for the 1958, 1959, and 1960 Thunderbird Junior bodies. These bodies come out of the factory original mold, the one that was produced probably in 1957. The square birds do fit the frame that I offer. There's the mold, the original mold on the bottom. We'll get to more to that later, and have all the details that the original factory mold provided. They're originally set up as the 58, but I have the pieces for the 59 and 60. I'll get into that discussion later also. The detail on the dash. There are some mold part lines right here that you're going to have to work out with some sandpaper and other minor imperfections, like back here on this rough area. Get that worked out with sandpaper prior to paint, but all the details are there, the little imitation door handles and everything. The headlights and taillights are fully functional. I have headlight lenses and taillight lenses to make any of the years. Okay, let's get into the discussion of bumper inserts. This is the 1960 insert. It's a custom job I'm working on right now. Couldn't find an original pattern to go by, so just like the taillights, I made a full-off custom representation of a scale original grille. If you're going to make a 1958, the pattern is the bubble pattern, just like the original bubble pattern. This is made off an original piece, so it matches exactly. It's cut to size, fit down inside, and the bumper guards hold it in place along with a couple screws. The 1959 was also made using the original factory piece that was busted into 3 sections. I put it back together again, made a pattern, and it fits in just the same exact way as the originals did, and is made with the same pattern as the originals. Bumper guards, there are right and left bumper guards, bolt down in right over the top of the bumper guard as the originals, and hold the grill inserts in place. Alright, this is the 1960 grill again. I just wanted to show you this is the final 1960 custom taillight lens assemblies that I make. They got the same lower pattern as what goes into the grill, and this material, when this is done, this piece will also match this and bolt into it. The full back will be solid and have embedded bolts inside the wooden pieces to allow you to bolt it directly into the grill. It'll also be formed at a V so that it meets the curvature of the grill insert. Alright, let's get into taillight lenses. The bodies come as the original mold is built in 1958. Actually, it's built in 57 for the 58 model year. The bubble pattern on the rear matches the 58 bubble pattern that goes in the grill. The taillight lenses are available, already formed, painted, and ready to go. They go right over the area, and then the screws put down through here to bolt through these little areas on the side that are the reinforcements to allow for the mounting of the taillights. The lenses are painted in a clear red to allow them to illuminate very clear and put out a darn good light that's a good representation of the original light. 1959, I have remanufactured the original pattern for that. Here's one in clear as they come. You'll need to paint them up to match the full size. Again, using the clear red. This one's partially painted. Still need to do the backdrop black in these, but those are cut out and bolted into place just like the originals were. Okay, and here is the 1960. The 1960 has the checker pattern, just the same as the grill does. You take and cut out this back area and bolt this into position so you can have the taillights come through from the back side along with the lenses and the lights. Lenses are available, and the grill pattern will match the 1960 taillight pattern. This is going to be custom made in the plastic, same material, with embedded screws. When this is all said and done, these wooden pieces will be done in plastic, and the plastic will have embedded screws there, and the whole darn thing will be at a curvature to match the curvature of the grill insert. Alright, this shows the rear bumper mounted. I'm just kind of holding it in place right now. As you can see, it fits the body very, very well. It comes from the original factory mold, so it should. The license plate insert there fits a license plate for a bicycle very well. The bumpers on these actually bolt to the frame, and then once they're put on the frame, washers are used to support them up to hold them level with the body, and then the body is bolted onto the frame separately. Alright, the dash of the 1958, 59, and 60 Thunderbird Junior is built the same as the original. If you're replacing an original body, your serial tag will mount in the middle here, just like it did before. Over here in the glove box will be the mount for the headlight lenses. It'll look like a knob for the glove box, but it's actually for your headlights to turn them on. The decals are available in reproduction for the gauges, and this is the reproduction steering wheel. Steering wheels are horns are also available. Horn buttons are also available for the steering wheels. The body will need to be cut slightly here to allow the steering shaft to come out just as it did on the originals. Alright, this is the original, built in 1957 for the 1958 model year. Factory body mold for the 58, 59, and 60 Thunderbird Juniors. The factory front bumper mold and the factory rear bumper mold. This has all the original detail that was available on these cars when they first came out in the 1950s. Whether you're reproducing or recreating a Thunderbird Junior, or if you are replacing the body or just the bumpers on your original car, they're going to have all the detail, all the size and the fit of the original pieces because they come from the original factory molds.